Mic check, 1 2 1 2. How we doing, fam? Ayo, fam, today a little bit of a different type of stream. We're gonna be checking out Wuthering Waves TGS brand new trailers that they dropped. They dropped quite a few clips, a few trailers that we want to check out. Gonna review some of the old footage after we check out the new footage to see if there was like any significant change in the graphics and the gameplay. And then gonna talk about why I'm so damn excited for this game. Not just because of the game itself, but I really think that this game might be what we need in terms of anime mobile gaming. And I'll explain what I mean by that, but it doesn't matter if this game succeeds or not. I hope it does. But this game has the opportunity to like wake up all the game devs all around the world. So I'm gonna talk about that at some point in the midway point or end point of the stream, but a little bit of an important stream. And yeah, I'm excited for the future of Wuthering Waves, man. I think there's a big opportunity here, so I'm hyped, you know? Yeah, but on that note, enjoy the music, you know the rules. I'll be back in like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go grab a coffee real quick, and then we'll start. Sound good? Yeah, hey, yo, fam, who all saw the Wuthering Waves stuff, by the way? Is it hype? Is it different? There are differences. Oh, there are differences. Okay, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I'm kind of pumped. Hell yeah. All right. Well, on that note, I'll be right back. Buenas noches. Días or tardes. UD and fam in the chat. Yo, what's up? Hope you're having a wonderful week. Week's been absolutely fantastic. All right, I'll be back. Yeah, dude, Balbaneth, you said it perfectly, actually, and this is what I want to talk about at some point in the stream. I hope Wuthering Waves succeeds. It feels like the devs are finally catching up to their inspiration of Nier. That's a big thing that I want to talk about on this stream. Dude, I really think this game can change the gaming industry for the better. Like, I really do. And just so we're clear, even though this is an open world game, I do not believe that this game will be competing with Genshin, in my opinion. Not in the sense that I don't think it will be as good as Genshin, but in the sense that I just feel like they hit two different niches. The only real thing that's gonna overlap are people that play every open world game, no matter what. Those are the only people that are gonna play both. But I really think this game has the opportunity to make the entire industry wake up a little bit. So we're gonna talk about this. I'll be back. Yes, exactly. Kuro devs do not care about Genshin, and to be honest with you, they should not care about Genshin. They shouldn't follow Genshin's marketing. They have a big opportunity here, and I really want to talk about it. They care about the Nier inspiration. Yes, you understand. Yeah, we got a lot to talk about. We're going to be breaking down gameplay. We're going to be talking about what we're seeing and things I hope is in the game, and then also hopefully the future of the game and things that they should be doing that they're already doing great, in my opinion, and why I think this game's going to be the next big thing. How we doing? Hey yo, what's up? How's it going? How we doing? How we doing? Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm pumped for this one. I'm pretty excited actually. This is probably where most of my, I don't know if the word is hype, but this is where most of my excitement's been this week. For a variety of reasons. It's not so simple as, oh, next new big title that I'm excited to play. Sure, that's a big one, but as a gamer, I think this is the most excited I've been in a hot minute. And just real quick, the reason why I say that, and you gotta let me, if you're on VOD Squad, or if you're watching this live, or if you're gonna rewatch this later, regardless of where you at, you gotta let me like showcase the gameplay. We're gonna break down the gameplay, talk about it. We're gonna talk about any changes that have been made. I do want to go a little bit into the marketing that they've been doing that has been absolutely fantastic, and why I think this game has so much potential. But more so, it's not just that, but I think this game can change the gaming industry in a way similar that Elden Ring has slowly been changing the gaming industry. And I think the timing that this game is coming after Elden Ring is really good, and I want to talk about that. And there's a big reason why I'm so damn excited. And the matter of the fact is, the reason why is there is one big issue in the gaming community, not us as gamers, but developers. There's one big issue. And this isn't at Kuro at all. They're actually exempt from this. There is one big issue. And the issue is I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I would like to preface this before y'all get your pitchforks and your torches and y'all nuke me to like the ends of the earth, okay? I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I really do. I think it's one of the greatest games ever made. But Horizon Zero Dawn follows something that is very similar that a lot of Western developers tend to follow, and some Eastern developers are starting to follow for their new games. And this is baby hand holding, not just in gameplay, not just in difficulty, but also in storytelling and character design. There's almost this sense of game comes out, it looks fantastic, the game is great, but sometimes it feels like you're being spoon-fed why the game is great, if that makes sense. Elden Ring is a perfect example of a game that was developed and has no hand-holding at all from a difficulty standpoint, but also from a development standpoint. When you go into Elden Ring, all of the UI and all of the tutorials, or the lack thereof, everything is meant for you to be completely immersed in a game, and it's part of the reason why it became a worldwide phenomenon on its release and why it blew up over here in the West. You know what I mean? So and I think Wuthering Waves has, Chaotic, you said it perfectly. They are trying to control your experience instead of you, the gamer, taking it all in and discovering what you enjoy yourself. That's beautifully said, actually. This is something that a lot of games are starting to do. And yes, the Ubisoft open world formula, that's a great example, actually. It started, I wouldn't say it started with Ubisoft, because we saw a lot of this before Ubisoft, but Ubisoft definitely made this popular. And lots of big games like Horizon Zero Dawn came after Ubisoft and did something very similar. And there's some benefits to it, but for the most part, it does break that addictive worldwide immersion that makes you fall in love with the game and make you just absolutely like jaw drop. Good Lord, this game is fantastic. And it's what makes Elden Ring so great. And I think Wuthering Waves has this potential because Kuro has already done this to a great extent with punishing Grey Ravens, specifically just for their gameplay. And I think they have the ability to do this with their open world and their gameplay and their storytelling inside of Wuthering Waves. But first, let's check out this Tokyo Game Show stuff, you know? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So, exactly, that's my problem with Watch Dogs. Yeah, Watch Dogs is another great example of this. And I think But the reason why I'm so excited for today's stream and why I'm so pumped about Wuthering Waves more than any other upcoming title, it's not that the game itself has me the most excited. It's more so I think this game can help change the gaming industry for the better. And I'm hoping that Wuthering Waves, just like Elden Ring, is a wake-up call to what gamers truly enjoy in the gaming experience. But before we go into all that, Wuthering Waves, TGS. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at, but I'm assuming I can go to the official... Can I go to the official page and it's just all there? Yes? Maybe? Possibly? Yes. Okay. There's one from a month ago that we're going to watch. And then that I didn't see. There is one from 6 days ago that I haven't seen. And then there is one from 5 days ago that I haven't seen, but it looks like it's the same boss fight that we've already seen before from I don't know if it's I think it's the alpha test. I don't think they had a legit word for it, just the testing of the game, the early testing that China had. So yeah, I will say though, hot take here, some games benefit from controlled gaming experience, like Devil May Cry. I haven't played Devil May Cry 5, to be honest with you, so I don't know, but previous Devil May Cries didn't have as much hand holding in this. Well, I mean, I guess from a storytelling perspective, I guess it did, because you do have more of like a, even though it's slightly explorable, it's more so room to room to room storytelling, which I don't think that's bad. But I do think for an open world that can get bad, so to speak, you know. Technical test, there you go, technical test. So yeah, did you watch the Stallone interview video? Is there a Stallone interview video? Is that new or is that old? Because I might have seen the old one. Stallone interview. Why is he handsome, by the way? Genuine question. What is his skincare routine? I gotta shave, speaking of. I haven't shaved today. Stallone gives an interview about Wuthering Waves. Oh, about a month ago. I might have missed this. Well, let's do some gameplay first. I believe this is from about a month ago. It's a minute and 34, so we'll see what we got. Sound good, sound good, sound good? Okay. All right. Let's do this. Before I go into the nitty gritty of like game talk and development talk and marketing and all that. Ready, set, go. What do we got? Minute and 34. Ooh. Vanguard, maybe? I don't know. Sounds pretty. The open world, okay. I'm excited. Good Lord! For this game, bro. Oh, music's hitting. Oh man, she's the one I'm excited for, dude. Oh my lord, I can't wait to play her. Hot, and so is her gameplay, dude. I'm sorry, I was distracted as hell from the music. Joe, that guitar went freaking insane! I'm sorry, we gotta replay. I was distracted as hell from the music, I'm so sorry, but like... Holy who was that? Are you a guitar? Guitar is my favorite instrument. Any string-based instrument I'm a little biased towards, just to give y'all a heads up, but guitar is my favorite, and good freaking lord, dude. That guitar solo is nasty. Oh, man. God damn. Okay. Let me actually look at the game real quick. I've seen all this before, but I haven't seen this. That was a counter. We confirmed counters that one stream we did before. I'm so effing excited for this game, bro. Bro, this is like Nier, if Nier went slightly more modern and a little more heavier metal, you know? Or like more of the recent Nier games, I guess I should say. Not, I'm so used to the older Nier games and not so much the newer ones. I would say this is more Nier-esque of the newer games. Especially, man, you could tell they're such Nier fanboys, dude. You could just hear the chanting in the back. Oh, and you just, it just goes and goes and goes. Woo! Yeah, Nier Replicant. It's more Nier Replicant than it would be like, I don't know if Automata is the right word, or more the older Niers. You know what I mean? Yeah, Replicant. Listen, I don't care who you are. I don't care if you like Kuro, don't like Kuro, love punishing, don't love punishing, love Wuthering, don't love Wuthering. I don't care. The one thing you cannot take away from this dev team, their taste in art and their taste in music, and Vanguard specifically, and Hollow Week, bro, it is immaculate. It's so damn good. Like, they never miss. They never miss, bro. Ever. Period. Like, I'm serious. It's actually crazy, dude. Like, it's fantastic. Maxor would be melting. I would be surprised if he hasn't already used this in a video. And if he hasn't, I bet you he will in the future. Good lord, it's going on my workout track. Alright, so this was from a month ago. Then we have what was TGS 6 days ago. And then there was another one for 5 days ago. This is only 40 seconds. That's it? That's all it was? Just the CGI? The CGI looks cool. I love how they're just sticking PGR, and Nier has a signature profile to all of their audio, sound engineering, and music, and even like combat effects that's consistent across all games. Where like if you blindfolded someone and you play Nier audio or PGR audio or Kuro audio, the one thing that's consistent is they love technical distortion in their soundtracks, and they love to go nitty gritty with a lot of their soundtracks. It's so nice. So nice. And I think like what's one of the greatest things about it is it's different from the rest of the industry, if that makes sense. The rest of the industry right now in the anime gaming space specifically tries to go for either a more classical approach, which isn't bad. I love classical. And then they'll mix it with modern themes. Whereas Nier and PGR and Kuro, just in general, like to just go all in on like the futuristic vibes for the most part. And then every now and then you'll have like a patch or two, like when Selena comes, who's a big classical person, that where they're like, okay, this is a classical character, let's add some more heavier classical elements, but still keep our signature futuristic, you know, profile on the soundtrack, which is so nice, dude. Colonel, thanks for the said super. Hey, UD, what would happen if they made perfect game counters? Or jump counters, sorry. Basically, give jumping iframes and give it a perfect timing mechanic. If you are... I think that would be sick, only if it's not the entire animation. And your like the hitbox of your character dodges an attack right when it happens. In which case, dodge counter. Sure, 100%. But if you get smacked midair, like the attack clearly hits you when you jump, you should still get smacked, if that makes sense. Okay, sick. And then they have the Wuthering Waves exhibition gameplay trailer. What do we got? What do we got? This is 8 minutes and 40 seconds. Obviously, by the thumbnail, you can see I've already seen the new guy. I'm fully aware of the new guy. I've seen him, seen pictures of him. I know about him. Very excited for him. He's he's extremely hot. I'm straight, but hey, I'm just saying, brother is easy on the eyes. You know, like, hey, if you could wingman for me sometime, I would appreciate it. Am I gonna roll for you? Yes, yes, I am. Hopefully, you use a sword or a spear. Would be nice. I don't know. Just consider it. Just throwing that out there. What is his name? Jian. You know, man's made even UD. No. Have you seen Woman? Bro, sorry. I have my preferences. If that's you, though, hey, I got you. I'll wingman for you. But I ain't gonna lie. A hot brother's a hot brother, all right? GN is a handsome brother. That's a fact. All right, what do we got? In-game engine? Whoa. Oh, wait, why am I saying whoa? I saw this already. I forgot that there was a statue dragon in the beginning of the game. That is kind of crazy, actually. I think there was some lore tied to that, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it's the first boss, again. Well, I've seen this fight before. Oh, actually, it looks better. Why is it quiet? Oh, this actually is it just me or does this look a lot better? The lighting looks a lot better and the coloring looks a lot better. This looks a lot more polished. Yeah, the visuals look a lot better. This looks a lot cleaner, actually. Holy hell. Okay. By the way, context, I've seen the gameplay of Wuthering Waves before. We did like a whole of the technical test they had in China. We had like a 3-hour stream. It's on the channel. I'll make a Wuthering Waves playlist after this stream, I promise. That way you can find it easier. So I have seen a lot of the characters combat already. Just throwing that out there. But this is a lot more polished than what we saw in the technical test. This is a lot more polished. Look at the shading right here. This was all very flat and monotone before. Oh, you can iframe that? What? Yeah. We've seen this. Ooh, that transition is better. Oh, look at the skylighting. Sorry. That's fire. Look at this. It didn't look that good. I don't think. I think they added video LUTs. For those people that don't know, LUTs are what most people know as like filters. LUTs are like more complex filters, essentially. They select specific colors and then they will change the color grading of those colors on everything in your game. Filters do something similar, but what a filter is that a LUT is not, is a filter will just layer over current colors, if that makes sense. Gameplay in this game's nuts. Bro, he punches hella freaking fast. Holy hell. Did he hit this fast in the technical test? I know it's been a while since I've seen it. Does he hit that fast in the technical test? Did they speed that up, or am I like... it could be recency bias. It's been like 2-3 months since I've seen it. He did. No? I feel like he's more aggressive this time. Yeah. I feel like he's more aggressive. His moveset looks a lot more complex. Yeah, that looks like it's a lot more aggressive than before. Yeah, no, they definitely made it more aggressive. 100%. He didn't attack nowhere near as much. Bro, yes, dude. They're not shying away from what they're good at. Hell yeah. Oh, this is a great sign for the game, dude. Holy fudge. You see the lighting on that? That was hot. I'll replay it later. Ooh, track. Yeah, yeah, beautiful. Whew. Look at the lighting on that. Oh, that kept the impact frames. Let's freaking go. That crap hyped me up the first time I saw it. Oh. Soundtrack. Dude, holy fudge! Oh yeah, no, this game, bro. Consistent counters and parries. Oh my freaking lord, dude! Holy fudge! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's one of those Pokemons that you catch, right? I'm sorry. There's no other analogy I can give. Ooh, the wing slice is hot. Oh my god. Holy hell, dude. Bro, what is that moveset? God damn. We got a lot to talk about, brother. Oh my god, dude! It's the virtual fly move. You love to see it, dude. Ah! Oh, they got it with the virtual slice, you know? Okay, soundtrack. Oh, you can tell the visual difference with this boss. Visually, this boss looks so much more sick. God damn, he's fast. Or it's fast. Oh my god, bro! Look at the effects on that! Oh, that's hot! Brother. The lighting! I'm sorry. Holy fuck. Yo! Did y'all see that? Oh my god. Did y'all see the last 3 seconds of that exchange, dude? Holy hell. Almost broke my headset. Bro. Dropped an F-bomb? Sorry. I got excited. Dude. Yo. Hey, YouTube, don't demonetize. My bad. I got too excited. Holy hell, those last 4 seconds were crazy. Language boss, my bad, my bad, my bad. Look at this back and forth exchange, dude. Look at this. Oh my god. Holy hell! Oh, you got a little like healing mon. God damn. God damn, dude. Watch. Hit, dodge. You saw how they went back and forth? Enemy hits, you dodge, and then you went, the player went to attack, and then the enemy blinked out. They went for an attack, and then the character dodged, and then the enemy went to attack. Like they just go back and forth. That's hot. That's real combat. That's real combat right there. That's the truth right there, dude. This is real combat. Bro. Oh. Good Lord, dude. Yo. Oh, man. Turtle boss. We didn't see much of him. Chomp. Okay. We saw a little bit of him in the technical test, but not too much. Okay. He's a chonky boy, dude. Okay. Ooh. This can't be made on Unity. I'm pretty sure. I don't think, there's no way this is Unity. This has to be a different engine. Like, the refractions and the lighting in this looks too good. Unreal Engine, right? Okay. Is that, do we have like hard confirmation, or is that just what we're predicting? It can't be Unity. It has to be Unreal Engine, right? It is Unreal Engine 4. Is that hard confirmation, or is that what we're speculating? Yes, hard confirmation. Fudge, yes, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, this game looks beautiful. Good Lord. You couldn't see much in the technical test because it was early in development, but here... Like real quick, that last slice. This, look at the lighting on that. You see how like she sliced down and they darkened the model to highlight the attack? And look how it's affecting its surrounding environment. Like, dude, that's so damn good. I love that we have freaking parries, man. I know that's what we should expect from Kuro, but damn. Oh, you can shred off the ice off its feet. Yo! That's effing sick, dude! Holy hell! Bro! Oh, that's so freaking sick, yo! Oh! God damn! Is that like its most sensitive spot, I'm assuming? Yeah, this game's looking more and more beautiful by the minute, dude. My character's gameplay is sick, actually, to be honest with you. Yeah, weakness spot, got you. Hell yeah. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, that's where they shot. Got it. This I saw, or pictures of, and like Twitter clips. Oh, he does have a sword. Instant max copy. Instant max copy. No questions asked. Nah, bro, brother. He looks so damn sick, dude. Oh, man. The narwhal? I saw pictures of it. I saw pictures of it. Dude. God damn. Do you see the visual quality of this? Like, look at the damn lighting. Remind you of anything, by the way? Again, could be a coincidence, but does this remind you of anything on this cutscene? God Eater? Not exactly. Not exactly. And again, I could be wrong on this. Take this with a heavy grain of salt. A heavy grain of salt. You see this? You see the visual fidelity here? You see the art style? You see the art style, right? I forgot the name of the... Hold on. I think it's... It looks like Rockhold. It does. Again, I could be wrong. There's no confirmation. I'm just guessing. But it does look like Rockhold. And then... Ah, sorry. Okay. It looks like Rockhold. It's very reminiscent. Very reminiscent. Yeah, it's potentially. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe it's a different studio, but it looks similar in style. Looks similar in style. Looks similar in style. So we'll see. Karak says an animation studio. I heard. I'm curious if they're going to be using it consistently for Wuthering Waves or not. I feel like profit-wise, it should make the most sense, but also your expenses will be, like, massively high. Was there any other clips that I missed, by the way? Is this, this was everything that I missed, right? I believe. Hold on. Where is it? Bro, look at the lighting on this, man. They improved the visual quality of this so much, it's crazy. It looks so good. Hi, I just started playing Honkai 3rd. When does the story start to pop off? Chapters 8 and... Well... I guess you could argue chapters 8 and 9, but the story starts to actually, like, get more in-depth and quality because they connect all the loose threads that they kind of shoot out in the beginning around chapters 5 and 6. But 89 is when the story like really like that's when it goes down, if you know what I mean. Steparu covered the changes. Wait, did he? Bless that soul, dude. Steparu is the reason why we even had good content to cover in the last Wuthering Waves stream that we did. Let's see. All right, I'm on his channel, chat. What are we clicking? What am I hitting? Check your Discord, sent it to you. Global website live analysis. Got you. All right, what do we got, my guy? What do we got? Let me not blow out your ears. New borders, castles, wall green, grass, etc. Guys, I'm gonna make the viewing experience for you guys look like absolute garbage by just like choppily skimming through. That way it's gonna force y'all to actually give him viewership. So if y'all can do me a favor, if you want the smooth, like 8-minute, 44-second viewer experience, you should go check out his channel. Steparu, pretty please. New nice transition, male MC versus tutorial boss. Slight graphic improvement, new tone changes, perfect dodges, and hand graphics on boss sphere attack. Yeah, overall visual fidelity change. Same cutscene, no changes. Yep, notice that too. Sound effects and hit attacks seem the same. Steparu, I don't know if you're watching this, but dude, you doing this is fantastic, by the way. Really appreciate it. Bro, look at the lighting quality on this. Good lord. Like, do you see this? You see how, like, it's tinting everything as it charges up? Brother. Just watch the whole thing, UD. I don't like to steal content. If you want to watch the whole thing, you guys can go check out the video yourselves. That way you can give him the viewership. New uppercut, animation and graphics combo. Boss rushing animation changed. No changes on cutscene. They didn't show the boss taunting. Oh, sad! Bro! Alright, sorry, boss. No need to apologize. I don't like to, like, one for one take another person's video and throw it in my content. I can't do that. It's hard for me to do it. Bro! We didn't get the boss taunt! Wait, the taunts? Yeah, so, like, in the original technical test, he, like, makes fun of you. He, like, goes like this. And he like, walks like this. And he's like, come on. You're gonna hit me? Come on. That's what the boss does. But yeah, we didn't have that. They, you know, they got rid of it. Sad days. Yeah, he like mocks you. But not anymore, I guess. Dude, look at the lighting on this. This is so much better. The impact frames they have here is the same. But this is new. You see how it completely tints out everything? Dude. Mwah, beautiful. This looks so anime and I love it. Love that soundtrack. This is nice. Fun fact, you can't parry the first or second form of the boss. Fascinating. By the way, whoever did the I know I said this during the technical test. Whoever did the choreography of this is insane. Choreography. Check this out. Yeah. Bro. Dude. Doesn't mean they got rid of it. Maybe saving it. True, but we don't know. So I'm gonna just assume. I'm guessing. Everything I say is just up for a guess, you know? For all we know, none of this will be in the final product. This guy might not even exist when the game comes out. This looks sick, by the way. They had this form in the original, but it's just the way they gave it, like this apocalyptic, the world and sky is on fire field. Dude. Brother. I hope he does exist. Same. Soundtrack, bro. This fight scene, dude. Yo! Good lord, man. Bro. Style! Here's what's nice. Parry mechanic is pretty consistent in the game, but notice he said in the first form and the second form there is no parry. I think that's pretty dope. That means there's going to be some enemies and some bosses where we can't use the same battle tactics that we're so used to using, you know? Which is pretty dope. There should be some bosses where you can't parry during certain mechanics, and then other mechanics where you can, because it forces you to remember movesets, change up your typical strategy you use for every type of boss, and it adds a lot of variety to the gameplay. Hell yeah. I have too much skill issue to play this. It's okay as long as they do a co-op feature for the bosses. That way it encourages a sensei to come in to help you out, kick the enemies, you know, behind. If they do that, that would be awesome. So sick. So sick, dude. Look at the lighting on these particle effects, bro. Good lord, man. Yeah! That new finisher is hot. So it does look like they simplified how easy it was to bring him down, which is a little scary. But I did hear it was pretty high difficulty in the technical test, so maybe it's not scary. Maybe they just balanced it out. Hard to say without playing it. Boss is downed a lot easier, maybe just for the showcase. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, this is where you start to see all of the visual enhancements. You see it a lot for the first boss, but bro, the way this fight looks visually is so much better than the technical test. Because if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, this boss was available in the technical test, but it did not look this good. It actually looked a little bare bones from a visual fidelity standpoint. Like, yo. Also, this phrase is insane. I'm just saying I'm gonna main this woman right here. This woman, Chaotic predicted I would. He was right. I'm just saying, look, her, bro. I'm so excited. So excited. Her kit's so cool, dude. It's all, I don't know if they're gonna change her kit. They might, but based off of the technical test, her moveset changes depending on when you activate your next attack. So depending on the tempo of your attacks, it will change which combo string she enters. Dude, like, so sick. So dope. That, bro. That scene transition is hot. So this is an interesting take. He says, Perry, this boss seems 50% more aggressive. So we agree that it's the attacks have gotten a lot more aggressive, but he's also downed more. To be honest, I like that. Hot take, maybe? I don't know. Chat, thoughts. What do we think? What do y'all think? How do you feel about that? Do you think it's, you know... Because if he's more aggressive, then you have to be better at dodging. And if you're actually being able to sneak in attacks on a boss that's more aggressive, it's just rewarding you being able to dodge the attacks, right? You know? For me, I like that. But I also got to play it to know for sure. It's kind of hard to say without playing it. Yeah, it's like a high risk, high reward type of gameplay. Whereas before he wasn't as aggressive and it was harder to down him. It was also easier to dodge, you know? So like you downing the guy wasn't as much of a reward as downing this guy. Because this guy's so damn aggressive. But I could be wrong. It's hard to say without playing it. Bro, that little exchange is just nuts, dude. There is not a game like this on the market right now for open world, period. There is not as far as I'm aware, there is not a single game in the open world market that can do this for mobile gaming as of right now. That does that type of exchange. As far as I'm aware, correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's the first time I've seen that. Colonel, yo, thanks for the super unreal. I said this once before, but I wish, though, there was a grab buster execution mechanic for down enemies. Feels better than beating down an unresponsive opponent. I wish there was a grab buster execution mechanic for down enemies. It feels better than beating down an unresponsive opponent. Oh, no. I see what you mean. I'm trying to think of the game. There's a game that when you down an enemy, it's like you do like a deep stab and then you twist and then you... Was it Code Vein? Or was it God Eater? I forgot which one it was. It was one of the two. Devil May Cry 4 does that as well. Yeah. But was it Code Vein? I think I'm thinking of Code Vein. I think. PGR added that recently. That's hot, bro. That's hella hot. Hopefully they do that here. PGR's Transcendence could do that. Bro, that's sick. Okay, I will say, boss does get down pretty fast. I will say the boss does get down pretty fast. But he also attacks a lot too. So I don't know. High risk, high reward, I guess. I'm kind of down for it, to be honest. And he's got a lot of attacks to remember and a pretty varied moveset. I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, I think this looks sick. Bro. Yo. Dude. Here's the beauty of this game. You have the characters. You can swap between the characters. Each character has a unique kit. For example, the girl that I'm in love, I mean, like kit-wise with, she has the ability to change what attacks she's doing based off of the tempo of when she activates different attacks because it unlocks different combo strings, which is pretty dope. On top of that, you have to be able to dodge the enemy's attacks. On top of that, you also have the Pokemon mechanic where you could call little monsters or big monsters to add a new skill that you can use in the middle of combat. Whether it looks like there was a healer one, there might be an enchanting one. If they don't have one, they should add one. A defensive one and an attacking one. So, you know. Kit-wise, huh? Yeah, kit-wise. That's sick. I think one of my worries for this game is because it's on Unreal Engine, I'm a little worried about file size and I'm a little worried about performance needed for the phone. But as long as they have a good low graphics mode that's like optimized for low-end phones, we should be fine. We should be good. Because Unreal Engine is pretty like file thick. It is a thick file size. Yeah, the turtle has a lot of new movesets. Oh, I didn't pick up on this. The part broke. They did showcase in the trailer what looked like perhaps a part breaking, but I wasn't for sure. That's sick. That's dope. That's hot. We talking Genshin big or Devil May Cry big? To give you an idea, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, Genshin is on Unity. Unity is a lot more storage friendly. The only reason why Genshin is big is because they continue to add ridiculously huge, which I'm a fan of, but ridiculously huge maps like every 5-6 patches. So because of this, it drastically increases the storage. But technically speaking, if it was Unreal Engine, you're looking at anywhere between a 1.5 times the size of the current storage of Genshin to 3 times as big in terms of if Genshin switched to Unreal Engine. It would look a lot better, but you sacrifice storage for that. So, I mean, it's got its perks and it's got its cons. It just depends. You can optimize it so that the storage isn't as big, but Genshin is on Unity as far as I'm aware, and Unity is a lot friendlier on the storage space that it takes. There's a reason why most games are typically going to Unity instead of Unreal Engine. Oh man, this is so sick. I love when you attack a boss and like you can actively see it cracking away at the enemy's like armor. If you're stuck on a boss and you get pummeled, and the next time you fight it, you still get pummeled, but you saw some of its armor chip. It's like a mini micro dose of a dopamine hit where it's like, okay, I died, but I got closer. I did better. I hit him way harder than I did last time. So it kind of helps you to keep going, you know? Great example, Monster Hunter. Yeah, this is what makes Monster Hunter so successful. Monster Hunter does this fantastically. Correct me if I'm wrong, but typically Monster Hunters, it's been a while, there is no health bar for the enemy. As far as I'm aware, you don't know when it's gonna die. But the armor of the enemy is constantly breaking. Pieces fall off of the enemy. So you get the idea of, oh, I'm getting closer, you know? And I like that. I'm a big fan of that. And, you know, I would prefer if there is a health bar, at least for Wuthering Waves. But as long as they have that armor brick mechanic, I'm cool if it doesn't. The monsters also change habits. Yeah, but that's just like an enraged counter second phase, essentially. It's just a new phase is what we call it. This is so sick, dude. Could you imagine the anime beam battle fights we could have with certain bosses? Look at this. Bro. Oh, that's so hot, dude. Yo. I wonder if he has anything to say on oh, new boss death animation. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Outskirts of the Black Coast, you can see it in the background. Narwhal! Chat, look! Look! This is the newest character revealed by Wuthering Waves. This is me laying my eyes on him and I saw him. That's my bank account, rushing to find him. The moment I saw him, that was my wallet going, it's time! Yo! That is funny, dude. That is funny, that is funny. Hell yeah. Okay, so, real quick, let's talk about some stuff that we gotta talk about, alright? Fam! This game, I'm gonna sound M-tashed as hell. Nothing against M-tash. I actually think he's pretty dope. He's a pretty chill dude. I've interacted with him here and there. He's pretty chill and open. He's actually helped out a lot of other content creators, not myself, but other creators recently a lot. And he's humbled himself a lot too. So I've been liking the guy a lot lately. But as M-tash says, this changes everything. I don't know if this changes everything, but hopefully this game can change everything. Hopefully. We'll see. So, here's why I say that. First and foremost, I don't want to talk. Actually, I lied. Hold on. There's a Salon interview, and I want to see this. Bro, Salon. I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. Why are you so handsome? I'm being serious. Why? Skincare routine win. Sell skincare routine. Pretty please. Just saying. Win skincare routine. Please. Would help a lot. Is there subs? Do these subs? This is auto translate subs. Is there like an English sub one, fam? Chat.
Hello， 很开心可以参加这一次 TapTap 的开发者沙龙，我是酷乐游戏。
Yeah, this is auto translate. Is there a like a legit? We might just need to make that work, fam. No? Okay. I'm a cool music game character. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to do auto translate. All right.
然后今天我将来给大家介绍一下明朝这一款项目，还有库洛。
All right, we'll make this work.
很开心可以参加这一次 TapTap 的开发者沙龙，我是库洛游戏的李松仁 Solen。然后今天我将来给大家。
Do you think he actually said I'm a cool music game?
项目还有库洛后续
Do you
的
think?
一些开发方向。然后首先先来讲一讲，就是我们这一次分享的3个部分。第一个是明朝立项之初的想法，第二个是明朝的细节介绍，然后第3个是库洛游戏未来的发展方向。那首先我们先来讲。
I'm assuming Ming Dynasty Project is Chinese for Wuthering Waves, maybe, possibly, I don't know.
明朝立项之初的想法，其实明朝立项之初的想法，我觉得大家最感兴趣的应该是2个点嘛，就是说为什么明朝会选开放世界和动作类。
Yes, it is. Why Ming Dynasty chose the 2 directions of open world and action games.
2个方向。那其实它是这样子的，就是我们在做完战双帕迷什之后，其实我们内部也一直在讨论或者一直在想，就是我们想做一个什么样的新的项目。那我们其实是有一个共同的共识的，这个共同的共识就是我们希望可以做一款更自由、更沉浸的 动作类游戏，这个是我们整个团队其实大家不用，基本上没有太多分歧。 很快就可以达成共识。
So they do want this to be more immersive, which makes me pretty happy because that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping they do.
满足我们所设想的这些目标的，那开放世界它绝对是可以完美的契合我们所想要的这些内容。首先，开放世界它足够的自由，它足够的沉浸，而且
Yeah, you guys are Unreal Engine. That's hard.
技术实现足够难的这件事情，其实也是我们库洛游戏一直想要追求的，因为我们希望我们做的这款游戏，它并不仅仅只是好玩。 有创意，它从技术层面上，它也要有一定的技术壁垒，尽量是不容易被复制的。那么在开放世界之下，我们就再去提炼我们的一些关键的元素，它大概是以下几个关键点。第一个是它需要有一个非常爽快的
Needs to be have a very refreshing action, or it still needs to be very handsome. Yes, I love handsome gameplay.
强，其实它要有一个强烈的探索感，在这个开放世界里面有很多的。 解谜的元素，很强烈的代入感。第三个是
In the open world, there are many puzzle-solving elements with a strong sense of substitution. The third is that it still has a very fine
依
grain
然要有非常精细的一个渲染效果。然后
rendering
接下来
on each layer.
它需要有一个
Yeah, they're going for good graphics. Then the next thing is that it needs to have a very simple
我们这一次在
to get started.
新的项目的时候，我们希望我们的用户群体是更庞大的，大家。
We hope that our user group is even larger. I do too. I do too. I just hope you don't go too casual.
游戏的时候，它可能可以很快的就上手，并不需要一些很复杂的。
I think mid-core would be nice.
可以学会怎么去玩这个游戏。然后最后就是新的 IP。新的 IP 这件事情，其实我们会希望说，因为我们库洛是肯定是做原创 IP 的，但我们会希望我们这一次在这个新的 IP 上，可以去给大家讲一些更富有中国气质的。 内容，或者说更符合我们自己中国人贴。
Yeah, for example, Elden Ring is still super popular and it's nowhere near casual.
我们
Yes.
中国人文化能带有我们一些文化输出的内容。那么讲完这些，我们最后就会来提炼一下，就是它大概。
But they could mean that they just want a larger audience in general, which is why they're going open world, which like totally 100%. I do too.
就是它在一个废土的开放之下，它在一个废土的开放世界之下。 有一个爽快的战斗，并且它可以任意收集各种各样的怪物，我们也可以把它理解为敌人，且具有中国气质的一个 IP 游戏。这个就是我们开始立项之前，我们给整个团队定义的一个这整个游戏的一个气质。那么，当我们真正开始去做这款项目的时候，其实我们会发现困难一定是很多的。 那他遇到我们其实一开始做的时候也已经做了，我认为我们做了足够强的一个心理准备了。但现在回过头再来看，我们开发了这10几个月，我们会认为其实我们对于困难的预估还是远远的，太乐观了。就是实际上遇到困难会比我们当初所设想的要多得多得多。那它大概有什么样的一些关了？就是实际上遇到困难会比我们当初所设想的要多得多得多。那它大概有什么样的一些困难，并且我们现阶段。 又做了什么样的一些方式去解决这些困难呢？那我就接下来给大家讲一讲。首先，困难肯定很多，那我大概列举了4个可能比较有代表性的吧。就是首先第一个叫工业化的漩涡，第二个叫核心人才的补齐，第三个叫内容论证的周期太长，第4个是小问题太多。那首先工业化的漩涡它是什么意思呢？因为我们开始进入。
Keep in mind that this is Kuro's first big project. I think Punishing Grey Raven is their first big project. I just think this is clearly, obviously, a much bigger project, you know? In my opinion, I think Punishing Grey Raven is a very huge project, actually. And they've done a fantastic job with it.
题材，这个游戏类型设计的时候，可能工业化这件事情就开始反复的被大家提及，大家会认为我们可能在做一个体量趋近于3A 游戏这样的一个项目。那我们的整个流程它必须要。
That's ballsy, and I love it. We may be working on a project of a size that may be close to a project like a AAA game. Yes. Go ham, dude. Hey, I like it.
一个项目，那我们的整个流程它必须要是贴近于工业化游戏的这样的一个思考。但什么样是工业化？大家就会希望说，哎，我们今天可能做一个地图的设计，做一个角色的设计，做一个功能的排期的时候，我们是要贴合真正3A 游戏。 这种工业化流程的，每一个模块可能都要设计得非常的精细，它可能才能进入下一个阶段。但后来我们会发现，其实这一条路线在我们实际的开发过程当中，想要实现，其实困难是非常非常高的。那它实际上最大的难点在哪里呢？我会认为，因为我们很多人还没有真正做过开放世界这样的项目，我们对于我们最后要做到的这个结果是什么样子，其实大家是心里是没有数的，也没有办法非常明确的知道今天自己做的这个需求，它最后做出来的结果一定是如同自己。
Yeah, this is still very early in development because if the translation is right, it sounds like they're still finalizing the exact direction that they want to go in every category. There is no way to be very clear about what we will do in the end. It sounds like they're still discussing like the full scope of the project and the direction that they want to take it. So still very, very early in development, but it's cool to see them like, you know, being transparent about it.
明确的知道今天自己做的这个需求，它最后做出来的结果一定是如同自己所设想那样完美的。所以工业化的这条流程，它其实就很难推进下去，因为我们会发现我们在实现功能的过程当中，它依然会存在很经常的反复修改和改动。然后第二个是核心人才的补齐，因为我们在做这样一款项目的时候，我们前期肯定会设想，我们今天能够去找到各个岗位。
It's still in the early stage, yeah, that confirms it.
足够全面的能力的，他可能知道开放世界应该怎么去做的。甚至但是你会发现，其实现在市场上真的做过这种项目的人，他其实很少。那么你想要去找到这种可以完全给你答案的人才，其实是基本上我认为不太存在的，或者说哪怕他存在，他可能也不太相信你能把这个事情做出来，他不愿意加入你。那么第三个，内容论证周期长，它。
Is this suggesting that he's been trying to, Kuro's been trying to find the right team, but it's a little difficult to find because so few people have worked on a project this big before, and the people that have are already employed, so it's hard to like pull them from their former employer? Maybe? I don't know.
意思呢？它的核心意思就是，因为我们现在做的是一个开放世界，我们希望做的是一个动作类游戏，同时又略带着你类似像关于怪物。
Yes, right. That's what it's implying. Okay, that's tough. That's really tough. I hope that is hard. That's really, really hard. I hope they get the right manpower for it. That's tough. That's tough. That's tough. And that makes sense too. It does, because it's such a hard market to get into. Not many fresh faces in the industry. Yeah, it's a tough market to break into, man. It really is. Progress will be slow if they're having trouble finding a team for this game. Yeah, so, and if that's the case, I think it's make sure like us as a community is patient with the development of the game and when it comes out. We shouldn't be rushing. In my opinion, no game should we be rushing ever, period. No game in existence. But this game especially, they're still like ironing out the full team that they need to be able to develop this at a smooth pace. So we should not be rushing this at all. And we should be super supportive and super patient with it, ideally. Yeah. That way, hopefully they can find the right talented people. You know? You know. Must explain why they basically ghosted PGR content creators. It's not everybody. And again, they're busy at the end of the day. But obviously communication is not where it should be, just in general. But they're communicating here and there. But it definitely could be a lot better. But I also do think that this is a very clear indicator of why. I just think that they have a lot on their plate. And I mentioned this before, but it's a big project that they're undertaking, and for their size, like it's kind of hard. People, by the way, real quick, people misunderstood what I said on Twitter when I said that communication in PGR has been bad. Yeah, I stand by that. It has not been the best with content creators, period. I should, like, this is not up for debate. Like, I won't go into details because I respect the privacy and the agreements that I've been a part of, but just so we're clear, Kuro has been fantastic to work with. Just so I'm clear, let me make that like crystal clear in case that's not communicated. Kuro has been absolutely fantastic to talk to and work with. They've been amazing to work with. I've worked with them several times in the past. So have other creators, not just myself. But lately, there's been no communication, like at all. I think a big part of that is they are working on a lot of big projects, Wuthering Waves being one of them. And because of this, they don't have the manpower or the time to do it. They might be borrowing some of, and again, this is all assumptions. They might be borrowing some of the manpower from different departments to be able to handle not just Wuthering Waves, but also the sustainability of punishing Grey Raven all across the board, you know? Yeah. That's what I told you on Twitter. Yeah, I know. That's what I explained on Twitter too. People misunderstood that I was like hating on Kuro or something, which like that's not the case. I was just bringing awareness to a problem. Again, like best example. People know me as the guy that like plays a ton of Honkai and Genshin Impact. For Genshin Impact, for example, like, bro, why does Genshin continue to delete some of the most important story in the game and make it limited event, and then they make the sequential story be based off of the limited event story? Like they're hella incompetent for that. I am fair and honest on the problems that you know appear in every single game. I just bring awareness to it. That's it. And I do it in hopes that it improves. Period. Yeah, people misunderstand. I love Kuro to death. I play Punishing like literally almost every single day. Didn't play today, played yesterday. Like, love the game, love the company. Has been fantastic to work with the company. And just so we're clear, they work their tails off. Just so we're clear, you know? There just isn't that much communication right now. It could be better. It's not for everybody, but it could be better. And I'm not just speaking for myself. I'm speaking for a lot of creators that don't feel comfortable speaking about it. But again, you shouldn't be mad at Kuro at all. Nobody should, period. They are working their tails off. I'm just bringing awareness to it. That's it. Okay. Yeah. PGR Kuro has terrible marketing. Had terrible marketing. I agree. Had. It's still not the best. But lately, has anyone else been getting, I don't know, Punishing Gray Raven ads on YouTube videos? Anyone? I have. Has anyone in the chat have? I have. I watched a music video. It was like a J. Cole music video, and a Punishing Gray Raven ad popped up on it. Not like J. Cole was sponsored by it. I mean like a YouTube ad. You know? Yeah, Spider got promoted. Yes, dude. Yes. To be honest, I got ads. So yeah, so it's gonna be yes for some people and no for others, because that's how YouTube ads work, right? But that's a great sign, because that means that they have increased their marketing. And if you look at their Twitter account, they've actually been doing a lot more than they used to do back in the day for marketing. They've been stepping up a ton. I have premium, but my buddy got 3. That's hella hype, dude. Hella hype. Spider 2B and Niji Sanji. Who's Spider 2B? Nani? Question mark? New content creator I gotta check out. Yeah, I saw Niji Sanji. That was hype. And that's part of the marketing. I talked about this before. You guys can see it in what stream was it where I talked about like marketing advice for PGR? What's J. Cole doing in PGR? No. Y'all are misunderstanding. J. Cole is not sponsored nor interacts with PGR. I'm saying a YouTube ad of PGR popped up on a J. Cole video. So that means it's just in general ads that they're paying for, which is great. That's amazing. It's amazing. Ebby got sponsored too. Yes, I talked about this. What was the stream that I talked about this on? I did a whole marketing stream of like free advice that Kuro can take in hopes that it gets better. They're doing a lot of stuff that's fantastic. Spider 2B is a guide maker content creator. Did they sponsor someone besides Rexent? That would be huge for guides. That would actually be pretty big. Did they post it on their actual channel? If you want to challenge yourself or get fast tips, guide created by Spider 2B, native content creator. Oh, hell yeah.
So some of you may have noticed in the background of my 𝙃𝙀𝙀 Glory guide that I was fighting a pretty aggressive piece of flying metal. And Kuro Game has kindly asked me to make a showcase/guide on how to perfect parry the polymerized mother structure.
Oh, it's not sponsored. If it was sponsored, it would have the sponsor notification right here. And he said they asked. Okay, so we're not there yet. But that's dope that they asked. That is dope. That's cool. That's cool. Shout out Spider 2B for doing that. Hell yeah. But not there yet. That's not a sponsorship. Very two different things. Two different things. I hope he gets sponsored though. That's hype. And this is also really sick, by the way. This is really sick. The fact that they're promoting smaller content creators on the social media platform just because it's good content that accurately represents what they're looking for. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. This is great to see. You love to see it. That's a W in the chat, dude. But this is not sponsored, just so we're clear.
Pretty aggressive piece of flying metal. And Kuro Game
So like,
asked me to make a show.
let me pull up Finana's so y'all can see it real quick. Hold on, I don't know if y'all close this. So do you see this? Includes paid promotion. I don't know if y'all saw that. So here, I'll play this.
So some of you may have noticed in the background of my ass.
When it says include paid promotion on a YouTube overlay, then that means that it's sponsored. Yeah. So well, hold on. Maybe he just forgot to do it because he's a new creator. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, not sponsored yet. Not sponsored yet. But hopefully they do. Hold on. I do want to see this.
Aggressive piece of flying metal. And Kuro Game has kindly asked me to make a showcase.
He sounds well spoken.
And sometimes I stream.
Go check out Spider2B. Go check him out. Go check him out.
Alright, let's start deflecting.
こちら 2B 問題ない
I'll be commentating over my perfect parry run here to explain some boss mechanics and give some tips. And since this boss fight will happen in the new story, I'll censor out the dialogue to prevent any spoilers. In this beginning phase, the boss can do two possible attacks, a run-up attack or a projectile attack, both which you can dodge for easy matrix.
I'm not trying to spoil the fight, but hold on.
Contact with the claw, but note that different character attack animations will have different timings. My ultimate here to make sure I hit it. Strikes. So again, I highly advise you save orbs or ultimate to help parry these along with your basic attacks. Hit strikes, then the boss will slowly turn red until it does massive damage.
He's extremely well spoken, by the way. You should check him out.
Damage in AoE, but you can matrix to dodge the attack. And then afterwards, the blood rain will start raining, slowly draining your HP for the duration.
This is solid.
And if you fail the other parries, the
This
boss
is
will
really
come at you
nice.
with more aggressive attacks, such as the catapult or drop attacks, while glowing red. So
This is really nice. Really, really, really nice.
make sure you dodge or get out of the way down below, and I'll try to spawn if I got the time.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Check him out. It's actually really, that's quality. He's very well spoken. He should look into like content creation, like heavily. Heavily. You can't teach that. You can practice it and improve on it, but you can tell when someone's like naturally well spoken. He's naturally well spoken. Yeah, Spider2B is always on point. I can tell. He should look into like really like going heavy into it. I really think he could go big. Dead serious.
Hello，很开心。
That was pretty good.
这一次 tap tap 的。
But you know, on a real note, dude, Kuro's been stepping it up on the marketing game. Honestly, on a real note, since our last marketing talk, they've been doing a fantastic job. There's more that they got to do, but they've been doing a fantastic job just being real with you. Honestly, it's been nice to see. It's been nice to see. People should also check the guy. People should check in this guy instead of begging Rexlet for a guide. Has Rexlet not made a guide? Honey? Oh, he hasn't. Maybe he's busy. He's making Final Fantasy content now. He's branching out. That's totally okay. That's okay. He's busy with Final Fantasy raids. Yeah. Listen, not everyone's gonna just play one game for their entire lives. Like, he's branching out. Cultured, by the way. Final Fantasy 14, my guy. See, he knows what's up. You know what I mean? Bro, Final Fantasy 14 is a fantastic game. Final Fantasy 14 is a fantastic game, dude. But hell yeah. That's hype. That's hype, man. Because of his business work and drinking time. Well, and also raiding time, too, you know? He's struggling with the raids, bro. That's just raiding in general, dude. That's raiding in general. My guy mauled him with raids. Oh, man. But yeah, no. Yeah, like, you know, I think it's good for every creator to diversify, you know? And if they really want him to really make guides, like, sponsor the dude. I don't know. It's tough making content, man. Man probably has a job. And have you seen the effort she does into guides? I know for a fact those guides aren't easy to make, dude. I could never. That's a lie. I could, but I wouldn't have the patience to do it. Nope. No, sir. You know, and he's busy. He's busy. Don't check the new frame? Yeah, I've been avoiding it.
觉得我们团队其实最后还是
Okay, hold on.
到一些小小的，在这个阶段中得到一些小的心得。那首先第一个关于工业化的这件事情，我觉得 作为一个小白团队，现阶段其实不能太把工业化当成一个必须要遵守的流程。我觉得我们还是必须在敢想敢做敢尝试的过程当中，慢慢形成属于自己的工业化。很多的核心内容，如果我们现在想到了，还是得先去抽成梳理的更清晰、更工业化一些。然后接下来就菜做饭是需求才是关键。比如说我们今天找一个主美的岗位，那我们所要找到的这个主美，可能他没有办法说，哎，他可能对于角色也很了解，他可能对于关卡也很了解，对渲染模式可能也很了解，甚至说可能对引擎也很了解，他可能都欠缺。那我们去找到能够把这些欠缺的部分补。
Right, that was important. Hold on. The talents in our current team may be outstanding in some aspects, and which aspects may be relatively lacking. Okay, I think that's a mistranslation. I think what this is saying is the talents in our current team is outstanding in some aspects, but in other aspects are lacking because they're still trying to find and fill out their team that they need. So, yeah, and then right here it says, then we will find the parts that we can make up for.
这些欠缺的部分补齐，我觉得
on the aspects that they like. That makes sense.
是比较靠谱的，比较便利于我们继续把工作往下推进的。然后第三个就是所有的内容都要拆解成可体验和论证的短周期。
Marco Meatball reacted and analyzed some of the PGR soundtrack. I saw. Big fan. He analyzes music from video games. He's cool. I'm a big fan. I like his content a lot. Marco Meatball's analysis is almost on point with PGR's story. It's impressive indeed. It's impressive that PGR makes it easy to do so. People don't give enough. People think like, I'll do like a breakdown on like a PGR soundtrack or a Honkai soundtrack, and people will comment on my videos like, oh my God, you're a genius, you're a galaxy brain, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I've never studied music. It's not a me thing. It's the devs. It's the music people. They do a fantastic track at communicating the emotion and the storytelling in their songs for people to pick up on. And that's a big deal with storytelling, you know? Yeah.
节点，比如说我们的战斗，我们战斗可能首先
VGS even commented on Marco's vid by a couple of days. I love VGS, dude. I really do. I've talked to them. They've commented on a few of my videos, and it's not just me. They do this with all the creators that check out their music, which is so sick. It's so freaking dope, dude. Like,
我们战斗首先是有一部分是关于角色切换的，又有一部分是可能关于一个周期和论证的短周期节点。比如说我们的战斗可能首先我们先要有一个我们战斗首先是有一部分是关于角色切换的，又有一部分是可能关于怪物收集的，然后我们在战斗过程当中可能还要释放宠物技能的。那我们其实会把这些部分拆解成一个又一个的 future。我们不会要求自己一次性把这些节点全部都做完再来论证，我们会尽量让每一个节点，哪怕它缺，那么这些需求我们就会尽量去往下推。那如果说现在有一个长需求，它必须论证的去考虑，它是不是应该被设计出来。然后最后关于点的文档做得越来越精细，把我们的代码审核做得成。
Yeah, so this is all talking about like all the development process that they're doing and why it's so difficult to like release games essentially.
越来越流程化，然后我们的
This is also great, by the way. Coding is becoming more and more streamlined, and then our testing and scheduling, including auditing, are more precise. There's so much that goes into game devs that a lot of people don't realize. Like, in order to get a new character model approved, the artist team needs to approve it, the rendering team needs to approve it, then you got to send it to the marketing team to see if the marketing team thinks the character model will be very easily marketable to the audience, and then you got to send it to the finance team so that they can approve whether or not they have the budget to be able to make the model, and then they got to send it to the legal team to see if it intrudes on any of the legal laws. Like, bro, there is a lot that goes into game development, dude. It's crazy.
排期包括审核都做得更精密，然后而且要基于然后接下来我再来给大家介绍一下我们明朝的一些细节。那首先明朝的细节我是分为两个部分，一个就是说明朝在讲一个什么样的故事，还有一个是明朝的这个故事是在一个高速发展的时代被称为悲鸣的灾难阻断了。
Classic PGR storytelling. Wuthering Waves is an era of rapid development interrupted by a catastrophe called Lamentation.
然后伴随着这个灾难，有一群被称为幻象的全新物种出现了。 那么在
I don't think that's the official name. I think that's just translated
突
phantoms.
然出现的这些物种过程当中，有一个叫龙神兽的神兽，它终结了人类与幻
The
象
Dragon
之间的
God
战争
Beast.
人类它重振了旗鼓，在6大区域重建了家园。不过，有一个名为
I like
长兴会的
this.
恐怖组织
This is dope.
打破了这个平衡。
Yet another post-apocalyptic banger. Yes,
人
sir.
类是否能守护住
A terrorist group which has upset this balance. Interesting. So not only are you dealing with like these monster enemies, but you're also dealing with a terrorist
自
group.
己的家园，又能否接近灾难的真相本源？就悲鸣的这个灾难真相的本源。这内容，游戏内容，法内容它又有玩家可以通过游戏的历程去认识和
So good sign. They're talking a lot about the story during a dev interview with TapTap, which is huge. That means that they actually want the story to be a general focus of the game.
我们明朝有一个爽快流畅。
Which we can tell because all of their story in the technical test was voice acted. Y'all have no idea how expensive and hard it is to afford voice acting for your entire story. That is crazy, dude. That is crazy. And hype at the same time. And hype at the same time, to be honest. I'm excited.
战斗和一个非常高上限的联携的 QTE 的战斗体验。
Website has lore? Yeah, I've seen the lore on the
有
website.
一个非常重要的一个特色叫生态系统，在这个系统中，你可以在大世界里面去
And
击败
take their
所有
skills. That's gonna be so dope,
把他们
dude.
的加上我们角色的技能体系，就可以搭配出一个非常变化、多端、非常高上限的一个玩法解谜。然后接下来我们还会有一个丰富有
We will have a rich and interesting sister game gameplay. Does that mean co-op?
多端、非常高上限的一个玩法解谜。然后接下来我们还会有一个丰富有趣的解谜玩法，这个也是我们现阶段在重点突破的一些玩法内容。最后就是我希望可以给大家呈现一个
Is that a translation for co-op? Maybe, possibly.
富有张力和冲突性十足的剧情过场表演，这一块也是我们现在和未来会重点去啃的一块硬骨头。那么说完明朝的这些内容之后，我们再来聊一聊库洛未来的一个方向、开发方向。
Mistranslation? But what is the accurate
说了再
translation is what I'm
多我
asking.
们想思考的再多，最后还是汇聚成一个点，就是我们叫抓住 IP 的核心，不断的去放大它。那 IP 化的这件事情，我们应该怎么去做？我们把它拆解为游戏内和游戏外。游戏内，我们希望去给用户不断的去营造更强
Puzzle gameplay.
一个沉浸感。那么
I think
在这
he
个过程当中
mentioned puzzle
我们需
gameplay
要去
beforehand.
提炼
No, he
去
says
找
puzzle
到一
gameplay?
套可以
Didn't the translation already say puzzle gameplay? Produce, meet the needs of our game, including recruitment, pipeline, external outsourcing. The next step is to tell the story about... Okay, I'm ahead. Hold on. Deep Sea. Yeah, they already talked about puzzle gameplay beforehand. Very high capped
多端、非常高上限的一个玩法解谜。
gameplay puzzle, right? And then after he says that,
接下来我们还会有一个丰富有趣的解谜玩法，这个也是我们现阶段在重点突破的一些玩法内容。最后就
what does that mean? That last. He said puzzle gameplay, and then after that, he said something else, which mistranslated to sister
是
game.
我希望可以给大家呈现一个富有张力和冲突性十足的剧情过场表演，这一块也是我们现在和未来会重点去
Game modes, maybe game modes. Gameplay mechanics, I could see that. Okay.
抓住 IP 的制作或者满足我们游戏需求的稳定的产能体系，包括我们内部可以
In the process, we need to find a stable production capacity system that can be produced or meet the
或者满
needs
足我游戏需求的产能体系，包括
of our games. Ah, well, that right there answers the question. See, people hating on me just because I brought awareness to a problem that Kuro agrees with, clearly. In this process, we need to refine to find a stable production capacity system that can be produced or meet the needs
在这个过程当中，我们需要去提炼，去找到一套可以 制作或者满足我们游戏需求的。
Of our games, including internal recruitment and our internal pipeline, including opening up some external outsourcing. That's what I was saying. And people were harping on me just because I brought awareness to a problem. I'm not saying that Kuro is bad for that. It's just saying, hey, this is something that can be improved on. That's it. Kuro agrees. They literally say it in the interview. They got some work to do. Totally fine. That's exciting. They admit to it. That's dope. Yeah. People were mad at me saying that I was calling Punishing Gray Raven a garbage game or that Kuro were bad devs, which is not what I was saying. They're fantastic devs. They're some of the best devs in the industry. Period. That's not up for debate. You know? I was just saying they need improvement on certain aspects, but every dev does.
沉浸感。那么在这个过程当中，我们需要去提炼，去找到一套可以制作或者满足我们游戏需求。
Storytell DR, the whaling phenomenon brought apocalypse. A new monster race appears called Phantoms. During humans, 6 survivor cities in the world maintain balance. Terrorist groups show up. Nice.
稳定的产能体系，包括我们内部自己的招聘，我们内部自己的管线，包括去打通外部的一些外包，这些其实都是我们未来需要去思考的和会去重点去做的内容。接下来就是要把故事讲好，还有。
This is exciting. This is really exciting, dude. These are actually things we need to think about. That means they're in the process of getting it done. In the future, what we will focus on doing is the next step is to tell the story well, and the third is to produce more and more high quality content. So one of their biggest focuses is the story for this game. That's exciting, especially because PGR has fantastic storytelling. So that's going to be huge. If we get PGR levels of like story writing and like real world reality, you know, in the game, that's exciting.
第三个就是我们要去产出越来越优质的内容玩法。第四个就是创新与
and gameplay.
其实我们库洛游戏的所有的
Yeah, so gameplay and story are the primary focuses for the game. The fourth is innovation and experimentation. So they are going to experiment a lot for the game, which is pretty dope.
项目我们都会把创新当成一个非常重要的点。 去做突破和去做落地，比如战双的三消，又比如战场双马尾的弹岛，又比如我们明朝的战斗连写和怪物收集。那游戏外呢，我们希望我们可以以饱满世界观和人设更立体去推。
Not to mention, and hot take here, PGR's character writing is better than Hoyoverse. I actually disagree. PGR has better character writing than like Genshin Impact does at the moment, but that's only because the story has already been more developed than Genshin's. People could say that Genshin has already been out for like a year to 2 years, but the difference is the amount of story that has been written is a million times more than what Genshin has out right now, if that makes sense. But the reason why Punishing Gray Raven character storytelling hits a lot harder is because it's depressing as hell. And it's very raw. It's a very raw world, if that makes sense. Punishing Gray Raven and like it at its very core is a hyper realistic emotional and physical state for their characters, meaning they make it so that you truly feel what they feel, and at any moment a character can die, and that comes with the territory of being in a very post-apocalyptic game, you know. Different types of storytelling for the most part. Yeah, it's very different storytelling. Very different storytelling. That's why I say like Wuthering Waves can't compete with Genshin Impact. They can't. The storytelling is going to be different. The style, because Kuro likes to write in a very Nier-esque style. And then their gameplay is already massively different from Genshin. It's a completely different approach to how they want to handle the difficulty and the pacing of the gameplay. It's a lot more fast-paced and it's a lot more aggressive than we'll get in like GI Genshin Impact, right? So, yeah, it's just they're in different niches. You have to compare Wuthering Waves more to Elden Ring than you do with Genshin Impact, if that makes sense. Yeah, different audience, different story preference. Yeah.
相关的所有游戏外的内容。那么在宣发侧，我们会尽量在影视、音乐。 联动，包括贴合 IP 的优质市场素材，多方面去发力，尽量把我们的 IP 的高度和 IP 的沉浸感做得越来越高。最后，其实我觉得总结到来就是几个关键点。第一个就是我们要足够的匠心， 我们要去打磨我们的内容，我们要追求足够极致的结果，我们要崇尚原创。
What would you compare Genshin to? There's nothing. This is why Genshin Impact is the biggest game in the world. There's nothing comparable to Genshin. Period. I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh, White Knight, Genshin Impact. Like, no, Genshin Impact has a whole list of problems so I can list out. There is nothing comparable to Genshin Impact right now. Period. This is why the game is the biggest game in the world. This is why. Because you'll play the game, you'll leave it, and you try to find something that's similar, and you can't find it. You just have to find something that's better. And that's subjective. You know? Yeah, the closest that gets to Genshin Impact is Breath of the Wild, but the way that they do storytelling is completely different. Storytelling in Breath of the Wild is very... Breath of the Wild is more Nier-esque than Genshin can ever be. You know? Colonel, thanks for the double 10 super. Well, there's a difference. Honkai specializes at character development, but in the end, character development is actually more plot than character at its core. I know because I write. Yeah, bro, but like just because you write doesn't mean that like you... How do I explain this? A musician cannot say a heavy metal track is better than another track that has heavy metal elements in it, but is actually electric in genre, if that makes sense. Does that make any sense? Like you can't compare them like as which track is better because inherently they are different in nature. Just because one has elements of the other doesn't mean you can judge it on the same values, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. Can you refund 10 o'clock? Guys, I can't refund supers. It takes a month to refund it. I'm sorry. I can't. I wish I could. That's out of my hands. You got to submit a ticket to YouTube. That's because that's through YouTube system. I have no control on. I don't even get access to those funds for like a month and a half to 2 months sometimes. Like, yeah. If it's a donation, I can get you guys that back instantly, no questions asked. And let me know if you ever accidentally donate, because I got you guys. But if it's through YouTube, I can't. It won't allow me. It's through the YouTube system. But you can submit a support ticket and they might be able to hook you up. Because usually they're pretty good about that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's why I always say like donations are the best, because I actually have control over that. YouTube moment. I mean, that's an any platform moment for the most part. It's a Twitch thing. Sadly, Twitch, YouTube, like any business does that. Sadly, EDs, what EDs, dude. Hey, UD, would you like to react to special PGR first anniversary special OST? I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Have I not? Pretty sure I've seen every anniversary except for the. Has there been a third anniversary yet? I might not have seen that. I know it's just that writing character development requires you to write a good plot in order to have the character development to be good. Not true. You could have a garbage plot and character development is fantastic. And there's a few games I know that were great at that. For example, Final Fantasy XIV in Stormblood had, or not Stormblood, sorry, Heavensward had a very shaky foundation in plot storytelling, but the character development was so damn good that it made the story fantastic. You know? Writing character development is a different skill set from writing character itself. Yes, I agree. On that, I agree. Yeah, 100%. My whole point is you can't compare PGR storytelling and PGR story is better than Honkai Impact's, because what they focus on and the genre of story is different. So it impacts what storytelling you can do. No. Stormblood, you're right. Totally not said. Stormblood needed some improvements. Yeah, I agree. Stormblood needed some improvements. You're not wrong. Yeah, it's just different preference. People who are looking for some more tight game playing to stimulate the finger brain system and won't get enjoyment in GI. I agree. 100%. 100%. It's all perspective at the end of the day.
讲完这一些内容之后，我觉得最后还是要感谢一下 TapTap 给我们提供。
Yes, exactly. Colonel, we're on the same page now. Writing good plot for the sake of plot and writing good plot for characters are different. Bingo, correct. Yes.
这样的一个平台。
By the way, are they like intentionally collaborating with TapTap long
这
term?
个就是我们要足够的匠心，我们要去打磨我们的内容，我们要追求足够极致的结果，我们要测，我们会尽量在影视、音乐、联动，包括贴合。
What we should compare PGR storytelling to is Nier, because they're actually very similar. Their storytelling elements and the way that they write their characters and the way they progress the story, very similar. That should be compared, hands down, 1000%.
IP 的优质市场素材，多方面去发力，尽量把我们的 IP 的高度和 IP 的沉浸感做得越来越高。最后，其实我觉得总结到来就是几个关键点。第一个就是我们要足够的匠心，我们要去打磨我们的内容，我们要追求足够极致的结果，我们要崇尚原创，我们要对技术不畏难，并且对成长的这件事情永远铭记于心。讲完这一些内容之后，我觉得最后还是要感谢一下 TapTap 给我们提供了这样的一个平台，包括也给我们行业内提供了很多交流的机会，并且在疫情之下还是坚持做这样的线上活动，我觉得真的是一件非常了不起的事情。环境下 TapTap 渠道的帮助，也希望未来我们可以一起携手共进。
That's hype. So TapTap is going to be able to... Them partnering with TapTap is a really good... I want to say the word partnering, more like collaborating. Them collaborating with TapTap. It's really good because it's going to give them the access to the network they need to hopefully find developers from like other studios or are just looking to enter into the development like space for gaming.
然后一起去创造更多更好的内容和更好的生态，给所有的玩家和。
They may got jealous. I talked good about another character and instantly we got in trouble, dude. I think we're back. Yo! I think we're back. I think we're back.
第二个是明朝的细节介绍。
Oi! Hell yeah. Okay, what I was saying before. Sorry, Freddie made nuked my internet. Sorry. Someone asked about 𝙃𝙖𝙩𝙬 and where they've been. I talked about it before, but I just think that the reason that 𝙃𝙖𝙩𝙬 hasn't been like social about anything is because they realized that right when they announced, or not 𝙃𝙖𝙩𝙬, sorry, Arknights Enfield. Right when Arknights Enfield got announced, guess what got announced soon after, which was kind of a kick to the gut. Not gonna lie. Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. Got YouTube chat died? Yeah, it is what it is. Honkai Star Rail got announced. And that's huge. And the reason why that's huge is because it's the first time Hoyoverse has tried to go into a strategy-related game. And typically, Hypergriff has had no competition for the most part in strategy-based gaming in the mobile game space at the quality standard that Hypergriff typically does things. So here comes Hoyoverse to do exactly that and provide competition. They went... Oh. So I think they went quiet. That way they can come back with a bang. Because I think they just wanted to show some stuff and then like quick, like, you know, kind of like how Zenless is doing right now and like kind of do like a trickle effect with, you know, how the marketing is going. But they realized like we don't have enough to show at the moment. We just need to like hard develop so we can actually have a lot of stuff to develop. That way we don't get compared. I think is why they're doing it. But what they should be doing is communicating like what, just market art. That's all you got to do. Just post a new art piece like every week or every 2 weeks on Twitter to get people excited and reminded about the game. And call that marketing until you actually have something to show, and that's it. Something in the meantime, you know. But they haven't done that, you know. Sadly. But they'll get there. They'll get there. Once they come back, I have full confidence it's gonna be a banger. You know, they should communicate more instead of being total silent. I agree. Communication is necessary. 100%. But, you know, at the end of the day, I do understand the concept of they want to make sure that they have a good product to showcase before they, you know, before they market, you know? Yeah, fam, on that note, do y'all have any questions by chance? I think that was like pretty much everything I wanted to cover. I'm stoked for Wuthering Waves, dude. I am so freaking stoked. Like the game looks like, look at this, dude. Like, look at this. Game looks fantastic in terms of originality.
随行
This was the technical test, if I'm not mistaken. Like, yo, it's a lot of potential for the game, man. I'm stoked. Oh yeah, right. I'm pretty sure you haven't heard of Reflorescence before, since it's from either the Korean PGR channel or the Singer channel. Oh, if it's from the Singer, then I might not even be able to listen to it because it might be copyright, sadly. Sadly. Monkus. Did not even... that's good to know. A TGS Showcase looks so much better. I agree. I won't... And this is like the full, like, you know, game as well. So we also got to see, like, how the UI looks with the upgrades that they've done. We'll see. We'll see. So, yeah. Fam, on that note, hey. Thank you for the patience. Thank you for the support. Gonna end the stream there. Love you. Deuces. Have a good one. Leave a thumbs up. All that good stuff. Y'all got any